Hey everyone, it's Nelson Miller. I'm the creator of the Divi Events Calendar. Today I have an update version 2.8. So let's take a look at everything that's new. You can follow along with the written post if you wish. I'll just highlight a couple of the main things that are new in this update. So we jumped the version number to 2.8 just because we had a decent amount of features. And so, yeah, sometimes we just make that call. So the first thing is custom text inputs for the detail labels. So some people want to change, like, I don't know, certain things, like organizer would be a good one. Sometimes people want to change organizer to, I don't know, just like literally anything else, instructor, or it's a fairly common request, okay, to change these. So you could use tags for like totally different things, like I don't know, literally anything to categorize something. We get a lot of requests for this, so we decided just to go ahead and add the input fields. So there's like 9 input fields, you know, date, time, venue, location, organizer, price, tag, website. Okay. Kind of related to that with these icons, which you can see here. So we added an icon font size setting. So normally, you know, when we have the icons here, they're just, if you change the text size, they weren't updating. So to keep them the same, like if you update the label size, well, now you can update the icon size as well. Now the background color, this is a setting that we missed related to our newish feature, the feature about the month separated list. So when you add like the month separators, like here's October 2003, you can see, and then there's the events for that, and then November. So like this area here, in fact, let me show you. So if I go into the module, go to the design tab, month separator, it has these various background settings, right? So like here, I'll just make kind of extreme. So like that's new right there. And of course that'll go along great with, you know, we have border settings and spacing, you know, different things like that, right? So you can do styling the separator now. So now I think we've got them all, but yeah, we had missed the background color. All right, show tags in the details. So similar to categories, in fact, very similar to categories. Now you can show tags in the events feed. You could always see them in the events page module, but we never added them to the feed for some reason. So now we have that. And there's also a setting to enable or disable the comma. Like when you have tag 1, tag 2, 3, you can show or hide the comma between them. And then along with that, we like to add link settings. So it's like the organizer, do you want it to link to its organizer page? That's if you have the Events Calendar Pro. But anyway, or like link settings for the website and the categories. Well, we also added the link settings for tags. So it's kind of just consistent, right? We're consistent. So we added tags, those come along with it. Now, when you are using the Events Calendar Pro, they have a series feature for recurring events. And we decided, you know, we were getting requests for like, how do we show events in the events feed module that are for the same series, just like we do for the categories, right? Very similar example. So in the theme builder, you know, you can go in and make a theme builder template, right? So if I go in here and scroll down, organizers, venues, oh, series right here above events. I don't know why series show up. So like all series. Now it's like saying like all organizers or all categories. So now I can add the events feed module to that template, right? And so when I add it to the template, you can have this new option, or yeah, dynamic events for series. Now if let's say I'm viewing an events page module and I click, I want to see series 1 or whatever. And I click on it, I go to that series page, similar to like going to a category page, right? Now I will see events because I have this module set to this. I will see all the events in that series. Okay. Here's just box shadow settings for the load more and more info button. Isn't it amazing that we've missed that for all these years? Okay. The events page module, when you have the description text, well, now we added link, bullet list, number list, and quote stylings. Before we just had the paragraph text styling. So now we have like the full, kind of like you would have in a text module. Now we have it for the description. We also added description heading text, so H1 through H6. So now when you have headings within your body, basically with these two updates in the events page module, now you can style, any headings and bullets and links and all that stuff, right? We also added a map height and width setting for the events page. Now, I would highly recommend going to our full changelog. This update was a little bit smaller by jumping the version number, but what we like to do is cover anything we have done since our last major update. So back in 2.7 in June, we had a lot of features, but look at all the features here. 2.7.1, and then here in 2.7.2, and then up here to 2.8. So this update is for all of these. So go ahead and keep an eye on the changelog, because there's a lot of really good improvements and little things that it's just not worth my time covering here. It's a smaller thing or an improvement or a fix. So there's always things like that. So I do hope you enjoy these updates. We are continuing to work on them. We are also, right now, it is the end of August 2023, and we are now able to start working on the Divi 5.0 developer beta. So that means we can start working on converting these modules that we have over so that they will work with Divi 5.0. So it's going to be a huge project. Our development on new features probably will slow down, so please give us some grace. It's all required for Divi 5.0 transition. So you will probably see a little slowdown. We're going to continue to add features. There's always features we can add that won't affect that rebuilding as much. So hope you enjoy any feature we released and continue to let us know what features you'd like to see next. All right, we'll see you all in our next video.